Yo, what's good with y'all? In today's video, I finally got the pathfinding tutorial. Now I want to go ahead and just shout out my boy Kiba, someone in my Discord server. He suggested this to me like early June, but I just honestly I kind of forgot and never really got the time to do it. As honestly, I was already looking trying to get into pathfinding before, but honestly, like at first it was really confusing. But I understand pathfinding a little bit more now. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to not only make an NPC move to a certain position. I'm gonna also show you how to make the move and like have like a walking animation and stuff. You guys can test with my ID or you can use your own animation ID. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm sure you guys how to do that. I'll probably make like a part two and stuff, like future videos and stuff, like later June, maybe August, showing y'all how to like make enemy AI, like make them I don't know, maybe have weapons, and then you if you come within proximity, they'll try to attack you and stuff. If y'all want videos like that, just let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for all the love and support y'all been showing me. Like I've been paying attention to my analytics. So, like I'm almost at 30,000 monthly viewers. Y'all about to get me 2,100 subscribers. Like I really appreciate all the love y'all showing me. But anyway, let me get straight into the video. All right, so first things first. If you're wondering what they're literally just their normal parts. Like I just want to make that clear. They're literally just normal parts, right? The normal walls, of course, they're all anchored and everything. All of them are anchored. So pretty much the point of these walls is simply so that you can have a path, right? Because the NPC is gonna start here, and then it's gonna maneuver its way through the path to get to the destination, the end destination, which is the spawn point right here, right? So you would literally just insert part, go here, insert a block, scale it up to a wall, like about this height, and then just place them like this. Like just make it so like a person would have to walk straight, left, right. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a zigzag type of thing. So yeah, that's all that is. Then in server storage, if you noticed this part right here, right? If I bring this to workspace, I can show you what it looks like. It's just a regular part, right? So pretty much, you guys know in games when you're playing, right? Say you just accepted a quest, and it like on the ground, it's like a trail of like color, like bright parts and stuff. And if you follow that trail, it's kind of like a guide or like a compass to tell you like, here's your objective. Like this is the way you need to go. Follow. This is the path for you to get to your destination. That's what this is. It pretty much will create new parts to lay out the path. But you guys it'll make more sense like when I actually show y'all and stuff. But anyway, yeah. You just make a simple part, you anchor it. I would recommend making it like neon and a bright color and stuff. I don't have to, but it just looks better in my opinion. But anyway, so you just put that in server storage, right? Alright. Let's get into the scripting part. Okay, so the goal is the spawn location, right? And we're gonna have the NPC start from here. So to insert NPC, simply go up here, click avatar, go to rig builder. I'm gonna go with a block avatar, usually what I go with, but y'all should be able to really go with whatever, it doesn't really matter. Okay. So I have my rig here, right? I have my rig. I'm gonna just delete the animate script, no need for it. But y'all can keep it. I don't think it should matter, but yeah. But I've done it without it, so you should be able to. But anyway, I'm gonna insert a server script into the rig. You guys can name this script pathfinding. Pathfinding script. We're gonna delete print hello world. Not gonna lie, we have a lot to type. Like I hope you all know we have a lot to type. But the good thing is it's all on this one script. There's no remote events or anything. It's just a lot of stuff to type. First things first, we have to make a lot of variables. Just letting y'all know now, we gotta make a lot of variables. First things first, of course, we're gonna get the pathfinding service. So let's do local pathfinding service is equal to game get service pathfinding service, right? Then we need to create a path. We simply create a path by doing local path is equal to pathfinding service create path. Then inside the create path, here you put the agent parameters. Agent being referring to the rig or the NPC, whatever you want to call it, right? And you would just put things like if the agent can jump, like whether or not the agent is allowed to jump. Agent again referring to the NPC. So pretty much if your NPC is allowed to jump, you can set things like values for certain materials like water, yeah, like water and materials of parts and stuff, so that it kind of like knows whether or not like, oh, this is worth this amount, so I should try to go a different way and stuff. I know that kind of sounds confusing, but you guys don't really need to worry about that right now. So yeah, moving on. Next, we need to set our test direction, right? So let's do local test direction. And here you put the goal, like the end the end goal where you want the NPC to make it to. So I'm gonna do game.workspace.spawnLocation.position and make sure it's a position. It's a vector 3 coordinates. Make sure, right? Then after that, we need to get the character and the character's humanoid. So let's do local character is equal to script.parent. Since the script is inside the parent, since the script is inside of the rig, all we need to do for the humanoid is do local humanoid is equal to character, wait for child, quotation marks, humanoid, bam. That's all you do. Now into the pathfinding variables. First things first, we have the waypoints variable, right? So local waypoints. If you don't know what the waypoints are going to pretty much be the little glowing things that'll be on the ground and stuff. Now, obviously, you have to you have to script for the waypoints to be visible. Like, they're not automatically visible. Hence why I'm going to show you guys how to make it visible so you see the path that the NPC is traveling on. So local waypoints, we're not going to assign it any value as of yet. We're going to wait, right? Then local next waypoint, then local reached destination, and lastly we have local blocked destination, right? So they're pretty self-explanatory. Waypoints, this is the total amount of waypoints that the NPC has to walk until it reaches its end destination. Next waypoint is, of course, the kind of, you could say, the next position the NPC has to walk to. And then once they reach that position, then the next position will be generated, and then they'll keep going. Then reach destination is obviously, you've reached the end point, which is the test direction. You've reached there. Block destination is if the path is blocked, then what to do, right? Now, moving on, since we've finished with the pathfinding variables, now we need to make the animation variable, which you guys have seen in my other videos, then you guys know it's pretty simple. Just do local animation is equal to instance dot new animation, and do animation, the animation ID is equal to, let me think, should be RBX asset ID, colon, okay, 2 forward slashes, okay. And then here's where you put your ID. I have my ID right here, so if you don't know how to get your ID, just let me know in the comments. I'll show you how to do it. But honestly, I would recommend for the video, y'all just use my ID. Just follow along with what I'm doing. Because then if you follow along with what I'm doing and the script works, then you can just modify and change things to suit whatever it is you're trying to do. So I would just recommend I do that. But yeah, after that, then we're going to make the variable for the animation track. Local animation track is equal to humanoid load animation. Then you put the animation, and boom, we're done there. We are done making variables after making about, damn, this is, I think it's like 10. I think it's like 10 total. But yeah, after making that, now we can get into the function. Okay, so I'm gonna make a local function, right? So local function, you guys can call this what you want. I am gonna call it to destination. Yeah, I'm gonna call it to destination. I just realized. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I named this direction. My fault. I meant to name this destination, but it doesn't really matter. Let me just type the thing. I did not mean to do that. No, I'm looking at it. I'm just like, why does it look weird? Destinate. So stupid. But anyway, okay. So after we make the local function, I'm gonna put a parentheses, and then we're going to put destination inside here, right? Destination. This is the destination, like kind of the coordinates that the local function is receiving so that the contents of the function can proceed to move to that position, if that kind of makes sense, right? So then moving on, we're going to use a peek out function. If you guys have watched my data store videos, you guys are familiar with peek outs. Peek out stands for protected call. It just ensures that whatever is going on, it ensures one, it happens, and two, if it fails, you'll know pretty much. So let's do local success, comma, error message. Oh, spelled message wrong. Is equal to peekal function, close parentheses, enter. Then we're gonna do path. This will not autofill, by the way. Some of these things will not autofill, but I'll let y'all know if it doesn't autofill. So we'll do path, colon, compute, async. Remember, script Lua is case sensitive, so capital C, capital A, everything else is lowercase, right? Compute async. Then character dot primary part dot position, comma, destination. pretty much this is telling the path to, you kind of say it's initializing the path. It's like it's telling the path to, it's telling it pretty much to draw the path. Yeah, plan it out, map it out, if that makes sense. Like map out the destination from the character's primary part position all the way to the destination. And now we're going to use an if statement to detect if the path was successfully created. So we're going to do if success, and this one auto, by the way, path dot success is equal to enum dot path status dot success. Oh, sorry, not path dot success, path dot status. Sorry, equals enum dot path status dot success. Then we will then finally give the waypoint value. Well, give waypoint variable a value. So the waypoint is equal to path colon, this one auto, by the way, get waypoints. Once again, please make sure you're spelling everything right, because when I was practicing the script and stuff, I literally was like, I'd forget like 2 letters and the whole script just wouldn't work. So please make sure you're doing everything exactly as I'm typing it. Then we're going to need to make 2 functions. We're going to make the block destination function, then the reach destination function. So block destination is equal to path, this one auto, by the way, dot blocked colon connect function. Then we could say blocked waypoint, right? Then enter. Then inside of the blocked waypoint, we are going to say if blocked waypoint is greater than or equal to next waypoint, then blocked destination disconnect with this one autofill as well. Pretty much we're disconnecting the function. If the destination, if the blocked waypoint is greater than or equal to the next waypoint, we're just going to disconnect the function, and then we're going to initialize it back again to destination. I gotta stop trying to, the reason why I keep messing up on what I'm saying, I keep looking at both my computer and my monitor. I don't know why I keep doing that. But anyway, so we've successfully finished this function. Now all we need to do is make the reach destination function, and then from there we're done. So you guys can just click the arrow on the side right here. You don't have to kind of like, you don't have to think about where your spacing is. Then go here. Now we have the last function, right? So we're going to do if not reached destination, then reached destination is equal to humanoid dot move to finish colon connect function in parentheses put reached, right? Then after that, you're going to then assign next waypoint, or not assign, you're going to modify the next waypoint value. We're going to assign next waypoint right after this function. So next waypoint is plus equal to 1, which if you don't understand what that means, that pretty much just means you were adding 1 onto the current value of next waypoint, right? Because pretty much, to explain what this function is, this function pretty much, this is what is going to run every single time the NPC is moving to another waypoint, right? Every single time it's moving, that's why you're increasing the next waypoint +1 because it's like you've reached this waypoint, now you're on to the next waypoint, so it's increasing by 1 every time this function is called, I guess you could say. And then you're going to say humanoid colon. Now here's where I messed up when I was practicing, so make sure you don't put move, make sure you put move to, right? Then you would put the vector 3 corners, which would do waypoints, the total waypoints, brackets, regular brackets. Then you would do next waypoint. Make sure you do next waypoint dot position. And there you go, right? And by the way, if this is like, you see the red line because it hasn't been initialized yet, don't worry about that. It's about to go away in a second, right? And then we are going to create the parts so that you guys can see what I mean when I say the glowing part that I have in server storage will line up with the waypoints, or kind of display the waypoints, I guess would be a better way to put it. So local part is equal to game the server storage dot part clone, set the parts parent to workspace. The part dot parent equals game dot workspace. Then all you literally got to do is do part dot position is equal to literally the same thing we did on this line, on line 35. Waypoint, next waypoint dot position. This pretty much ensures that a part will spawn or clone itself over into the workspace and be created literally every time a player is walking, or not player, sorry, every time the NPC is walking, or like kind of like the next place the NPC is gonna walk. It just shows the path that they're following, like kind of laid out before them, as if like imagine like you're walking and like you know where you're going, but like there was a path laid out for you, if that kind of makes sense, right? Then we need an else. We need to add an else. So else enter, right? Wait, oh, I think I put that wrong. I think wait. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot. I forgot an if statement. Sorry. Okay, so go right here, right? I was thinking to myself, I was like, I feel like it's more than one if statement. All right, so there's one more. So right here, you want to put if reached, and I think it's like reached and next waypoint. Is it greater than legal? Less than, yeah, less than. Okay, less than number waypoints. If you don't know what this means, it's honestly very useful. This pretty much means the number of whatever this value is. So the number of waypoints. Then you just put an end right here, and boom, just like that, you're good. Then you come down to the last line, type else, enter. There you go. Now we're good. Then you're going to disconnect all the functions. Pretty much this function will run every time that the player is, or sorry, I don't know, I keep saying player. Every time the NPC is moving towards the end goal and stuff. So pretty much if this doesn't happen, then obviously, you know, else is, then whatever is in the else part of the function will, you know, happen. So pretty much else will happen when the path is either blocked. It will see either blocked, I think it's even if it's blocked for too long of a period of time, or it may just continuously run. But the point is, else will run when like the stuff in else will run pretty much when the NPC has made it to the end position, if that makes sense. So we're gonna disconnect all the functions. So we're gonna do reach destination colon disconnect. This will not autofill, but the second one will autofill though. Block to destination disconnect. And lastly, we are going to stop the animation track. Right here, you're going to put the animation track. You're going to say colon stop. I just realized I didn't even start the animation track. Sorry, guys. Okay, my fault. So you want to go up here to path compute async. And then here is where you're going to start the animation track. The animation track, colon play. Now, if you're wondering, you need to put it exactly where I'm putting it, because say if you were to put it right here or right here, it would continuously keep playing like over and over again. So like since it's a walking animation, it would keep restarting over and over. By just playing it once and stopping it when you reach it, it's just a normal walking animation. And then we are almost done. So we can kind of close that out and then go about right here. Skip 2 lines. Then we just need to do 2 more things. All we need to do is do humanoid once again colon move to, not move. Then the same thing we did before. Waypoints bracket next waypoint dot position. Then on the outside, make sure you go on the outside of the function, like on the outside, like the entire function, right? You're gonna do follow. Sorry, not follow. You're going to do what did I name this function? Because like whenever I was testing it, I named it like about 4 different things. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I've chosen different names. Okay, so to destination. You're gonna do to destination, and then you're going to put your end destination. You're calling this variable test destination. So you can put test destination right here, and boom, because that's the destination that's going to appear right here. Now to assign next waypoint, you would also assign next waypoint right here. So you set its value to 2. Now, if I remember the explanation correctly, you assign next waypoint 2 instead of 1, because 1 is kind of like the starting place. So you want it to go from 2 and count upwards, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's not really all that important though. All right, so if I click run, I'm gonna test it regularly, like, or not regularly. I'm test regularly after I click run. So run, it should move from, okay, there we go. As you guys can see, it is, oh well, it got stuck. It got stuck a little bit, but it's making it though. It's making it though, and just like that, it's made it to spawn position. As you guys can see, it's got the little glowing parts that, you know, like I said, it follows the trail. I think it's like 1 stud. Yeah, it's like a stud before it actually, the NPC actually walks there and stuff. But yeah, pretty much kind of like leaving a trail behind in a sense, right? So it's really cool. It's really cool because you can use pathfinding for a lot of stuff. You can use it for like say if you have like quests and stuff, you can use it to show a player where to go, or just generally direct players to go certain places. And like I showed you on the video, you can literally program NPCs. I'm definitely gonna mess around with pathfinding some more, learn some more things, so I can make like enemy AI and stuff. And I will definitely come to y'all with that video. Once again, shout out to Kiba for the idea, honestly, because I honestly told myself I was not going to do pathfinding because pathfinding is kind of hard. But honestly, like, it's not that hard. It just takes a second. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you guys for all the love and support you guys been showing on my videos. I really do genuinely appreciate it. Stuff. Let's get to 1,100 subscribers. And like, I know y'all gonna do it for sure. Thank you guys. Leave a like and subscribe. Link to join my Roblox group and Discord can be found in the description. If you guys want this script as well as any other scripts and models I have, this entire model will be available. If you're a channel member, you can become a channel member by looking in the description and following those instructions and stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.